Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon and I haven't really been here for a while, probably few weeks, probably close to a month, although I have posted a video probably 2 weeks ago, but that was filmed like probably 4 weeks ago because I was procrastinating editing the video. And yeah, it just takes me a long time to actually edit a video because I keep putting it off. Anyway, so it have been quite a while and I do have quite a lot of projects, finished or unfinished project to show you today. I hope I can like make it not as long as it's going to be. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but anyway, so let's start. Today I'm not wearing any knitted item because it is really quite warm today. Although I do have the air condition on, but it's still very hot. So I'm going to show you all my finished object, which is a lot of TestKnit. I apply for about I think I applied for about 6 of the TestKnit like in July, and then I was really surprised because I got chosen for 5 of them, and it's very I'm very honored to be chosen to TestKnit for the designer I'm going to be talking about, because usually I apply for like 6 TestKnit. I usually got chosen for either 1 or none. So I was really honored and really happy to be chosen for 5 of them. But that also means that I have a lot to knit in like a month's time. So 1 month or 2, something like that. So a lot of the TestKnit, the deadline is in August. There are, yeah, a lot is in August, to be honest. So let me get started with the first TestKnit. So this one have already been released, so I'm sure you can let me find the link. It is probably in Ravelry or some other site. I'll put the link down below, but this is the first one that I knit, and this is called the Sand Waves top. It's a camisole. It's a tank top basically, and it's this beautiful lace pattern. Let me just show you. It's this beautiful lace pattern. So this is the sand waves top, and it is finished, and this is the first one I actually finished, and I'm super happy. I love the color. So I chose to TestKnit the size, was it? Wait, let me see. Oh, I chose to TestKnit size L because I wanted to have quite a positive ease. I don't want it to like hug my body. Since this is going to be like a summer garment, so I want it to be like really loose fitting and really comfy. And you know, if I sweat, it's okay because it's not sticking to my body. So that's why I chose size L, and it is so pretty and I love the color. I'm so happy I chose this like off-white cream color. And the yarn I use for this is this Lamia mercerized cotton, and I bought this from Hobium, the website. And yeah, so it's 100% cotton, and then this one is 50 gram and there's 107 yards. So I only use about 2 like maybe shy of 3 ball, and the 3rd ball I only have this much left, so I only use about 3 3 balls of yarn, and I got this, and I follow exactly to the measurement of the pattern. Everything is as per the measurement, and I really like it. So this is the sand waves top. Oh yeah, it's really pretty. And the designer is TheKnitstitch. You can find, I'll link her page down below, or probably her Instagram or Ravelry. If I can find her Ravelry, I'll link it down below. But her Instagram handle is TheKnitstitch, and she has so many really beautiful pattern that I would like to knit as well. There is also another tank top, and then there's also like really beautiful cable in the middle. It's so beautiful. I would love to knit that one up one of these days. I haven't bought the pattern though, but yeah, that is something that I would like to knit up from her as well. It's so beautiful. A lot of her pattern is so beautiful, and she also have a t-shirt version for this, the same design for t-shirt pattern. So yeah, so that's my first finished object, TestKnit, the sand wave top. And okay, and then the yarn here. Okay, so the second one is another kind of like a summer top. Let me see if yeah, I did wrote it down. Okay, so the second one, my second finished object, another TestKnit. So we will be going through all my 5 TestKnit first, and then some other finished object. So the second one is called the Racerback top. So this is by Clara, and her Instagram handle is Luna Wear. I'll put it on the screen. And this is the Racerback top. I'm not sure how I should show you this, but as you can see, it's a true Racerback top. And this is a crochet, a test crochet. And maybe I should just stand up and show you. Yeah, I'm not sure how I should show you, but let me just put it like that. Okay, so this is how it looked like. It's crochet, and I really love the silhouette of it. When you put it on, it is very flattering because of the shape of the sleeve, that it goes like inward. It's really nice, but it fit me really nicely. So yeah, I'm really excited to wear this, actually, like one of these days. And this one, but the thing is about this particular pattern is there is no like exact, like, how do you say, there's no size, there's no graded size for like extra small to like XL or how many XL. It's basically measure to fit. So she gave you like a table for calculation. You do need to have to measure your body, especially at the chest area, and then from there she will give you a table where you fill in, and then the calculation will be there, and then you just follow that. So it's not exactly very difficult, but I think this is the first time I'm doing a pattern where it is measured to fit. But she make it very simple, because she will tell you like, okay, for this chest, and then you multiply by how much, or divide by how much, or minus how many numbers to get the number for a certain area or certain stitch count. So that was very interesting, and it actually fit really well. So I'm kind of very like impressed with how she come up with the way she did, and it's so interesting. And so this one, I use knit pig yarn. I use the gloss fingering from Knit Pig, and the colorway is River Rock, but I actually ran out of that color while I was doing. Maybe I can just show you at the back. You see there is this different color because I actually ran out of yarn, like just a little bit left, so I don't want to buy another one. So I just used another color, but it was also gloss fingering. I don't remember the other color, but it's just this much vibrant blue than this River Rock. And I just added, and then also for the trim around the sleeve area and the neck, I used that color to finish it off. And then this yarn, because I don't have any more, so I don't have the label as well. It is 70% merino and 30% silk, and it's using a 2.5mm crochet hook for this, so it is quite dense. So even if you are not wearing undergarment, you won't see anything because the gauge is really tight. So that's nice. And yeah, so this is another one that I really like, summer garment. So because this one was at the back, so I don't really care. There is a different color, but from the front it looked really nice. Okay. Maybe I'll put a picture of the original the designer, I mean the one that Clara wear, so maybe you can have an idea of how it actually looked like on the body, on her body, not mine. Yeah, so it's really another nice one. So this is the second test knit that I did. And then the third one I did was, let me see, I have my note here, that's why I'm just referring to this because it is the info, there's so much information. Okay, so the third one, the third test knit that I finished is called Lady Banks, and this is by Cow Knit. I mean, her Instagram is at cow_knit, and I think she's a Japanese, because she do have the pattern also in Japanese. Yeah. So this is this is Lady Banks. Let me just stand back and show you. What I'll do is I'll put a picture of the original picture from the designer, so you can see what it looks like. And what I like about this is I love the sleeve detail. It is so interesting and so beautiful, and it is like really girly. Yeah, and it's a drop shoulder construction, and also there is a opening. Actually, this is a faux opening because at the end you actually have to sew it up, but at the beginning you do knit it like flat first, and then later on you join in the round. But it's so interesting, and I am so happy with the color that I've chosen for this, the yarn that I've chosen for this, because it is just so nice. And look at the fabric, it is so like drapey and really comfortable. So it is, yeah, is amazing, really. The design is also very nice. So this one I actually knit it in the size 1, and I am using this yarn here in the cone. So this is Holst yarn, and this one is I'm using Coast, which is a 55%, what is it? I think it's a 55% wool or 45% wool. I don't know which one is which, but it just says 55% and 45%, like, I don't know, it's either 45% wool or 45% cotton, or 55% wool, 55% cotton. I don't know which is which. And then this is in the colorway Clove. So it's this like sandy color. It's really nice. I really like it. And yeah, so I use about that much. So I think because this is a 500-gram cone, so I use about half of it, so almost half. So I use 237 gram, because I actually weigh this sweater, so it weigh about 237 gram. So I use just almost half of this, so I have another half left. And I actually held this together. I held the yarn together because this yarn is it's like light fingering. If you can see, it's like really light. It's even lighter than like it's lighter than the normal fingering or sock weight yarn. So I hold this double, and I use the 4mm knitting needle for this, as per the pattern, and I love how it turned out. I really love how it turned out. So nice. So this is the third test knit. So this is not I don't think this pattern is released yet. I'm not very sure, but I don't think it's released yet. Oh, maybe it have. I'll have to check. I'll put it on the screen if it is already released. Yeah, and there is not much problem for me reading the pattern. I don't see any like big mistake. So yeah, I think she's a very talented designer, and I just love it so much. So this is the third test knit and my finished object. And the fourth test knit that I have is, let me see, okay, I don't think this is released yet as well. So this one is, okay, oh no, I did not write down who this is from. Give me a minute. Okay, so my third test knit, sorry, is that third? No, so my fourth test knit is this very beautiful sweater. This is the Diane Sweater, and I finished it and I really love it so much. This one is the pattern is by Colibri by Johanna. I'll put the name on the screen. That's the Instagram handle, and it is so beautiful, and I just love the silhouette of this so much, and it looks so nice and so comfy. I didn't do any modification to the pattern. I just knit as per the pattern, and as well as the length and everything, and it is just so pretty, just so pretty. The only thing I did was I fold the neck, the collar down. It is supposed to be like a, I don't know, what do you call that, funnel, I'm lost for words, but it is supposed to be crew. No, what do you call that? I don't know. Like the collar is like way up to your neck, but for me, because I have a very short neck, so this just looked like I'm choking. So I fold the neck down and I sew it down, and now it is okay. So if I put up to my neck, it is just about here, which you can still see my neck, so that's okay. So I don't feel like I'm choking as well. But I love it so much, and I use almost every bit of the yarn because I only have 4 skein of this yarn, and this yarn is an Australian brand yarn. It's called 4 Seasons, and the line is Montana. It's an 8-ply yarn, so I believe it's like a DK, probably 8-ply. Yeah, it's like a DK weight yarn, and then it is 90% wool, 7% acrylic, 3% viscose. So there is like, if you can see, there is like flecks on the yarn, so I think that's the viscose. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, I think that's what it is. So if you can see, it is like there's like brown and then some beige or cream flecks coming out of it. It's very pretty, and I love the raglan detail so much. So pretty. So it goes all the way down the sweater, and then until there's a split hem here. It is so pretty. So for this one I did what size did I do? Wait, where is it? Okay, I did the size L because I also wanted a loose fitting sweater. I don't want it to be too tight, especially because the neck was so high up. I wanted it to like be more looser on the neck area, so I decided to do a size L for this. But I think the only thing that I did modify was the length of the sleeve, because my whole hand, my arm, is not as long as a lot of the people who are also doing the test for this. So I did shorten the sleeve, and yeah, I love it so much. I'll show you a picture of me wearing this somewhere here. So you see how it look on my body, and I just love it because it's so cozy. It's perfect for like cooler weather, and yeah, I am super excited to wear this. So that is my 4th finished object, as well as my 4th finished test knit. Yeah, what else? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, the colorway of the yarn. The colorway is called ebony. Yeah, I'll put it on the screen as well so you can see. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correct, but yeah, that is the colorway name. So it's very pretty, and I just love it. It's so cozy and so nice. So okay, and then the last test knit that I just finished is this one. It's called Pamplemousse. Pamplemousse, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Let me just show it to you first. Here it is. It is so pretty. Pamplemousse, and this is by TheKnitstitch. Yeah, there is also the Instagram handle name, TheKnitstitch. It is so pretty. It's a color work sweater. So the color work is around the yoke area as well as the sleeve here. So it's just the yoke and the sleeve, but it's not a lot. The sleeve is just a little bit, and this is the yoke area. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. And then this one, I did it in size 4. Yeah, size 4. And I also love the fit so much. I'm glad I did it in size 4 instead of a size 3, because usually for me, a lot of the pattern that I knit is usually size 3. But because it's a sweater and I want it to be cozy, I don't mind it to be a little bit oversized, with more positive ease, because I don't like it to be like closer fitting unless it's like maybe t-shirt or yeah, something like that. But yeah, I am so happy with this. And then I think my color work tension is like not bad. Should I show you the inside? Yeah, maybe I should just show you the how my float look like. I think a lot of people usually like looking at the float, but because the color work, see, the color work, when you change it's there's no like long many stitch in between the change of the color work, so that's why I think it looks like really nice and really neat. Yeah, this is the front. Of course this one look nicer, but the back is where I carry up the yarn so it doesn't look as nice, but that's at the back of the sweater. So yeah, okay, so yes, so there is short rows at the back. So if you see the front and then you see here, there's like short rows, so the back is a little bit longer, higher, a little bit higher. And I love the design so much because it's so pretty. Look at that, Pamplemousse. Yeah, so nice. And then the yarn that I use, I actually use whatever yarn I could get hold of, especially in my stash, because I do want to use up my yarn in my stash. That was the idea. And it is, all of this is acrylic yarn, but they're really soft, just so you know. And the yarn that I use, I still have like almost half of it. Okay, so for the main color, which is the gray, I use this yarn. Let me see, I don't know, this yarn is, I'm sure you have seen this before. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a really big ball of yarn, big skein. So it is this yarn. Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce that. And then this one is, let me see, it doesn't say like where it's made, so I have no idea. And 100% acrylic. It's, this yarn is really soft, so I still have this much left, so I probably use more than half, or maybe half of it left, or more than that, I'm not sure. I can definitely still do something with this. And then the contrast color, for there are 3 contrast color. So you can see the light peach color, and then the darker like peachy pink, and the white is actually this. Wait, let me see. Yeah, these 3 yarn. This one I got from Premier. This is Premier Everyday Anti-Peeling Acrylic, and this one was actually in a pack that I ordered, which was like the cinnamon stitches pack or something like that. She partnered up with Premier Yarn, and she came up with this 3 color because she loved, okay, so sorry, it's not peach, it's coral. She loved coral color, so she partnered up with Premier to come up with this color in a pack. Yeah, so I bought that pack, and it had been sitting in my stash for probably 3 years, and I have been wanting to knit something up with these 3 colors, but I really like couldn't think of what project to put them to make with this. So when I saw this TestKnit, I applied for this, and I was looking through my stash, and I was thinking like, what can I use with this yarn that is like the same weight of yarn, and I saw this, and it was perfect because it's 3 colors as well and it paired really nicely with this gray. So I was so happy excuse me. So I was really happy to be able to use up at least some of this. I do still have a lot left, probably like half or more, because it's just in the color work, and color work usually doesn't take up a lot of yarn. So I will have to think of something else to do with the left over of the yarn, but I'm happy I was able to actually like open the pack and then start using it. Yeah, so yeah, and then this one is, because this originally is, what is this, 500 gram of yarn as well, so yeah, I do have quite a bit left. So yeah, that was what I used for this sweater, and that's the last TestKnit. And then I was saying to myself that I will not be applying for TestKnit for the rest of the year, because, well, of course I'm happy to be chosen to do TestKnit, but at the same time it's also because when I was doing this TestKnit, I couldn't do my other whip because I need to finish this, because all of these have deadline, so I need to finish all of this. And I was really like craving some of my other whip that I was holding. I was still in my whip pile, so I was thinking like, okay, maybe this year that's it for my TestKnit, and I'm happy that I'm able to like complete all of them before the deadline. And yeah, and then because I was doing 5 at the same time, I now know how fast I can knit. Apparently if I set my mind to finish something, I can actually do it. But anyway, so that's my last TestKnit. I do have 2 other finished objects, but they are actually one almost finished and one is finished, but they are really small project. So because I was doing so much big project like sweaters, so I was thinking I wanted to do something small and fun. And so I bought this like what do you call it, like coin pouch frame opening, or what do you call it? Yeah, so I wanted to play with them, so I did finish one. So it's a crochet coin pouch, and it is this really cute pouch. And yeah, so I finished this one, and I'm so happy with it. And this is a, I don't know, it's just a fun little project to you know, to break it in between those bigger project. And I use, if you see the yarn, it's like really fuzzy yarn, and this one is 100% alpaca yarn from one of my leftover yarn that I have from when I did the, what is it called, one of the pouch pattern from TheKnit. So I have leftover, and I thought I could use up more for this, but apparently I only use up a little bit, and this is crochet, by the way, and I didn't use any pattern. I just did like circle and then grow, and then after that I just straight crochet up. So that's what I did, and then I just sew it onto the opening of this frame. And yeah, so this is the yarn. It's a really pretty lilac color, and I still have this much left, so I still have to think of something to make with that. And then the other project that's almost finished, I just need to do it's also a small bag. So it is this crochet again, crochet granny square. Like I wanted to do a small bag, crossbody bag. So I just make, I don't know, 8 granny square, and then yeah, and then I just crochet white all over it, and then I just join them. I just stitch them together, and then right now I just need to make the handle, as well as I'm going to line it inside with some fabric that I have, and to make it a small little pouch. And I think it's really pretty. I don't know, it looks so neat. I don't know, you can probably put like your key, your wallet, your phone, maybe a bottle. Yeah, anyway, so yes, so that's what I have finished in the last 2 months. That's quite a bit of sweater. Okay, so now moving on to my whip. I have one whip here that I am really working on. Wait, oh my god, I have another finished object I forgot to talk about. It's a blanket. I have already packed it. It's in here, but I'll put a picture here of the blanket. It's a baby blanket, so it's a knit baby blanket. I knit it for my sister who's going to have a baby soon, and yeah, she requests a blanket, so I make one for her. So I'll put a picture of the blanket, what it looks like here. And okay, yeah, and that's the blanket, and I use this 3 color here, and then this yarn are all from Mary Maxim. Oh My So Soft. And this one, the yarn is really soft, and this yarn is 100% polyester. It's 100-gram skein, 257 yards per skein, and I think I used this one quite a bit. I think I used 3 of these, maybe 2.5. Wait, maybe 3.5. I'm not sure, but I did use this quite a bit. As you can see from the photo, this one is the main color, and then these are all just accent color. And this one, it feels like, if you don't know how it feels like a Lion brand. What is it? Feels like butter yarn. Yeah, so it feels like that. But I think this is actually softer because I do have that yarn, and I think that yarn is not as soft as this. But yeah, I like working with this yarn, so I do have quite a bit left of this, and I do have other colors. So I think I'm going to make my kids a blanket as well for them, and I'm going to use this yarn because it's a great blanket yarn. Yep. Okay, so finished object. done. So let's talk about whip. I will just show you 3 of my whips right now. I do have some, but they are in a box down underneath my table, so I couldn't be bothered to get them out for this episode. Probably I'll do that in the next episode, because now I am working on this sweater. Oh, sorry, it's not a sweater, it's a t-shirt. So I am working on this. This is the Tolsta Tee by Rebecca Claw, and her YouTube handle is Racerback podcast. Racerback, yeah. So so this is Tolsta Tee. She do have like plain version of this, but I wanted to do like stripe, and because I really like stripe, and I think I'm almost done with the body. Almost. Of course I do still have the bottom rib, the hem that I haven't do, but I do want it to be a little bit longer before I do the bottom ribbing. And then I am going to do a little bit more on the sleeve length, probably 2 or 3 more blue stripe, and then I will do the ribbing for the sleeve, and that's done. But I'm working on this. This is what I keep thinking of when I was doing all the other TestKnit. I keep thinking of this t-shirt, because I really do want to wear it, because I love the color so much. And this is the yarn that I use for this is Drops Bell. So in these 2 color. So this is the Drops Bell, and this one is, let me see, color 03, the cream beige cream color. And then the other color, this is actually very dark blue, and this color is color 20, yeah. So I'm using these 2 together, and I think the color is really nice. Like, I really love the color. I cannot wait to get it done, and so I can wear this, because it feels very nice. Yeah, I really like it. So I couldn't stop thinking about this. So once I finish my Pamplemousse, the last one, I really just start working on this, and how do you say, monogamously. So I was only working on this, and I want to get it done, and then after that I am moving on to my next whip, which is socks. And this socks shouldn't take very long, to be honest, and I really want to get it finished, because I already have the first side done, and I love this so much. I love this color so much. And then the second side, I'm working on the heel flap. So, you know, it shouldn't take me too long to finish this. So and then this is the yarn, and the yarn is actually a hedgehog fiber that I just got. When did I get this? Probably July, beginning of July, end of June, something like that. I received this, and this is like the what is it called? Potluck. It's basically, there's no colorway name, it's just called potluck. So I think it's like not sure, but basically I have a few potluck color, and they are all different. So this is one of them. Okay, so yeah, so this is one of the color from that potluck that I received, and I love the color so much. It's so much fun. So when I knit it up, it's like, oh my god, look at the color, it is so nice. And then the contrast color that I'm using for the cuff and the toe is one of the, I don't know the name of the color as well. I don't have the label here with me, but it is, what is it called? It's from the dyer called You Knit I Dye. And I also really love this like mint green color. I think it pairs really well with the socks. Somehow it's just like a fun socks, and I really want to finish it so I can wear it. And yeah, so that's my second whip that I'm going to be finishing after the Tolsta Tee. I really can't wait to finish the Tolsta Tee first, and then I will be cranking this out. And after this, the third whip that I'm going to show you is also something I'm super excited about, because I have been thinking about it. I bought the pattern for I don't know, 3 months, and I haven't really, like, I don't know, I haven't really worked on it, but I really wanted it because it is very beautiful. So the third, wait, where's the front? Okay, so this is what I am working on. I don't know if you can see, it's a lace, it's a lace pattern. So this is the Kuutar top by Sari Nordlund, and I only managed to do this, I don't know, it's going to be a little bit big because I did the size L. Size L is what, the third size, I believe. Yeah, where is it? Oh no, I didn't write it down. Where is it? Oh, I didn't write it down. Okay, anyway, so this is Kuutar top, and I am also very excited to finish this because it's a very beautiful pattern. But the yarn I'm using is like a, what do you call it? It's this tonal yarn, and the yarn is actually from this yarn. It's actually from Knit Crate. The yarn is from Knit Crate, and of course Knit Crate is no longer in business, but I have two full skein. Oh, if I'm not, I think this is called, what is it called? Vidalana yarn, and it's this really pretty pink, like fuchsia pink color, purpley pink. So it's nice, and I want to use it for this Kuutar top. And yeah, I am excited to see the finished product of this one. I'm super excited, and I want to wear it because it looks so flattering. Yeah, and that's all the project I am working on. I don't know if that's enough detail. I think my video is going to be very long, so I think that's all I have for you today. And I wish to record maybe this weekend. Today is Monday, and I'm actually taking the week off from work, so I have time to do some knitting. I also want to organize my closet and then declutter my yarn room if possible. And also, yeah, my children, my boy, my son, he is going to have exam coming up, so I need to help him with that. So that's why I'm taking the week off, and it's also his birthday week this week, and I'm planning to bring him to some kind of playground and buy some gift for him for his birthday. And yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. And I hope I'll be able to film another video this weekend, hopefully, and show you the rest of my whip, because I do have some more. Yeah, and I am just really busy doing so many things at one time, but I love it. It made me feel really productive, so I'm super happy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoy watching what I have to show you, all my projects, and I really do hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.